He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Sidney Brown in on the tackle. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
At the Eagles' 49-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Again, it's Henry. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 34 yards. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 26 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
They'd love to just strike out with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Henry out of the pistol. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And a running lanes non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
play action. Now Jackson. And he is caught. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Jackson now. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 1-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins as time expires in the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Luke now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
6-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Buying time is, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here's Williams to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. With veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Now Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Given 3 on the screen, he couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Jackson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Will be caught downfield by Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Towards the end zone for Brown. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
13 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. To throw is Jackson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd
Back
and
now
7
in Baltimore.
at the 37-yard
It's the
line.
Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Out of the pistol. Here's Hill. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Jackson now off the bootleg.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And up
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
A short throw caught by Andrews. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 37-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Play action. It's Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Zay Flowers, 34 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing is Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Lock up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And partner, the tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They go play action now. Jackson dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll look to throw. Pass complete. Got him. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
A handoff. Barkley running left. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Here comes second down.
He'll look to throw.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Back to throw. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call. There, that brings up fourth.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, something through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Oh, he had to force it there on fourth down, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, love the call, but here you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
34-yard line.
A short throw caught by Andrews.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell love me, you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Baltimore. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's the give to Henry running right. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down.
3rd and 7.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now Jackson on fourth down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First carry for Saquon Barkley. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A first down throw for Hurts. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, Hurts. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A pass caught by Saquon. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. On play action, here's Jackson. Open man downfield, it is Hopkins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play action now. Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I
can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now, faking the give. This one tossed downfield by Flowers. That one good for 26 yards.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Plus, to his right, he's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this 1st half will come to an end. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd hit to the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point by Elliott is good, and the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I go money down.
Hey, middle.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop. Off the play fake. Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Looking down the field, and that ball's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Going silver, ready?
Hurts again. That one taken in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Ravens nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's out of bounds. Marking down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is, there enough time to come all the way back?
There's just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. We're going to try and get another one with an onside kick here.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Loss of 2. Brings up second down. At the 47.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. Our first down throw then is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. That one intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ground, Barkley to start the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face second down and 7. Now Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A first down throw for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A second down throw for Hurts. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be third down. Again, Hurts. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Hurts to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Middle. This is what you get paid. Sit hard. Report.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now faking the give. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's second and 1.
Brings up second and 1 at the 29-yard line.
try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. That defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.